What's up, everybody? I'll be adding some commentary to work around Mike's rules of no posting clips for fair use. And he's looking at a clip of the Proud Boys march, and we get to see our old friend Piranha. Let's take a look.
Here.
This is
Here.
Anyone else think Alex Jones is totally coked out of his mind?
She's in some.
I'd also like to point out, everybody forgets that Alex Jones got caught looking at tranny porn on his live stream. Ethan and Hila have an episode all about it.
It doesn't seem positive.
And there's a video of him and Piranha.
Yeah, Alex Jones
Yes.
and our boy Piranha together. Let's see this one.
So Piranha's going to show up, and I love that Piranha sound effect that he uses from the horror movie. Let's take a look.
going to prison, and we will never
Jesus Christ.
the fraudulent election.
Yikes.
Okay. He's still screaming.
Salute you all.
Watch Piranha. Piranha's going to... Shut up, Alex. Piranha's going to pop up on the right there, I think.
Piranha! We love you. We love you. Oh, fuck! I did not. What a reveal. So everyone's chanting, we love you, and then popping out like a dog boner from the swamp is Piranha himself.
Look at Piranha. I really like Piranha. Yes.
You see
He's a strange creature. He's bisexual, half black, ex-convict, Trump supporter.
this pop-up. I've never seen anything like it. Here, hold on. I want to get the chat for this. That was a Piranha pop-up. I want a pop-up book with just Piranha popping out, like the Babadook, right? Popping out.
Let's make that.
Do you think he would mind if we made pop-up books about him and sold them?
That was cool.
I don't think he would mind at all. Piranha was such a cool guest on Mike's show. I was pleasantly surprised by him. And I was watching something recently as the president was on TV, and Piranha was standing behind him like he's part of his entourage. So, like, Piranha really is one of those guys that's always in the background of all these famous photographs. When you go back and look at them, he's that guy. It's really crazy. I like him.
Cool, to be honest.
These are so cool. Thank you, Redbar. He's so sweet and nice to us. You know, and listen, I don't, really get fooled by people often. Could Piranha be really that sweet and nice, or is he just so good at playing people? Like, when he talks to me, he's like the nicest, sweetest, kindest guy.
Maybe he...
It's possible that Piranha is just a really good con artist charmer, but that's why he's so likable. He does it too in a way that, for me anyway, I like the dude.
just actually really loves Redbar.
All right, watch Piranha pop up. That is a jump scare. Look at this. Yes. Look at the back of his hair too. It's really something else.
That's
Can
a
you
style.
see? Can you see what happens here?
He has style.
So it's all shaved, and then it goes back, and then it lays like a shelf, a pointy. Very cool. Very cool.
Take a look. You see all these conservative guys in the crowd there, the Trump supporters. I wonder how many of them understand that the two men leading the rally are not fully heterosexual. I wonder if they even know that, or if they would care. They shouldn't care. I'm not saying they should. I'm just wondering if they know.
Thing where
Don't
they just
ever come back.
come at me. Come.
Anyway, this part's really funny. This is when Jeremiah Watkins is on stage being a terrible person, terrible so-called comedian. Let's just take a moment to zoom in on Mike and his nervous way of looking at the chat when he's playing a video. He looks insanely just worried about what's going on in the chat room with his beady eyes. And I like Mike, but he's got those beady eyes when he's looking at the chat.
This whole comedy nonsense, why I hate it so much, it's... Who would say this? It's derivative. Who's this? So it is derivative. It has some synths and stings. Who's that?
Fantano.
Fantano. All comedy. I love this word, and I learned it from Fantano. Derivative.
That's the YouTuber who's called Drop the Needle or something like that, was it? Anyway, they call him Melon. I know that much. His fans call him Melonhead or something like that. He was funny, and then he totally deleted all the videos on his channel called That Is the Plan, I think it was called. Anyway.
They just copy each other. That's all comedy is. They copy each other's cadence. They copy each other's tone. There's about 4 different versions of stand-up, and each person just copies and submits. What they do is they look to others. They go, what jokes haven't they done that I could do in their voice? That's all it is. Watch this, and then we'll show you the copies. Come on, Jerry. Let's hit it. We got a big show here.
If I had to choose between which one is worse, Jeremiah or Tony Hinchcliffe, such a tough call, but Jeremiah is actually the worst. Tony Hinchcliffe is a shitty person. He's got that stupid, annoying voice. He's a fake. He's a liar. But I don't know if he imitates other stand-up comedians in his act, because I don't watch his act. But I don't think he does that. He's just very not funny as himself. So that's one thing. But then Jeremiah here is just a nerd who's been hanging around some alleged comedians and stealing all of their shitty styles and regurgitating it poorly on stage. I hate this guy.
Uh-oh, I'm getting texted.
It's not even fun to make fun of this piece of shit. Not because it feels bad, just because he's so valueless as a human being.
Here,
the energy just changed at this party. A dark wind came through and blew out all the candles on the tables. Glasses started shaking.
Someone needs to throw something at him.
Elevating.
Hate him.
She turns around and she goes, what did she just say?
Here it is.
How annoying.
He's not my boyfriend.
That's Eliza.
He's my fiancé.
Oh my God. Why is that so cringe? Why does that hurt so much to watch? I can't put my finger on it. He's right. Mike's right. That is Eliza Schlesinger, however you say it. It's Eliza's cadence. It's her hunched over body language. And the voices that she does, he just completely copied her 100%. Maybe not word for word the bit, but he copied everything about her style, which is a stupid style to begin with.
So let's kick it back here. Let's watch Bill Hicks and see what he does. Let's see if this is similar. And then I think that's an Eliza steal, though. But Eliza stole from this. Here's Bill Hicks.
I am Goat Boy. What do you want, Goat Boy? Big old smelly shaggy
Que quieres, Chico Cabra?
thing. Goat Boy is here to please you.
Let's see.
How?
And you typed in Satan.
You saw that pause that Bill Hicks took. Jeremiah doesn't know how to let anything breathe in his act because he doesn't say anything funny. It's all about timing also. He doesn't let anything breathe. Bill Hicks had that. I mean, any good comedian can at least do that.
I sent other ones too.
Tie me to your headboard. Throw your legs over my shoulders and let me wear you like a feed bag.
Okay, here, let's watch it.
See, that's something that Jeremiah would have said completely rushed with no space in between each part of what he was saying. And he would have just been completely cringe.
Oh my God.
That's the same as Jeremiah's special.
What the fuck? Comedy Dynamics? Wait, Bill Hicks has the same opening logo as Jeremiah's special?
It's called, they probably licensed it, and and paid to license it, or they just stole it and put it on their YouTube channel. Shocking, I know. Who does that?
Wow. Let's see this.
See, that's our problem, and it's never changed from day one. Our continuous search for enemies outside of ourselves.
And look, he's drinking. He's probably drunk. I think if Jeremiah maybe got drunk, maybe he'd be better at comedy.
Drugs, yeah, that's the answer. Whew, thank God we solved it. Whew, I feel better.
Take a while.
People forget about drugs.
Come on,
Let's
Jules.
skip ahead.
Give us the timestamp. Give us the timestamp, Jules. We need you. And how lost is Mike without Jules? He falls apart when she goes to the bathroom. The whole show falls apart. I love that. It's so funny.
I'm never going to find this. You got to find a better one than that. Let's look to
bullshit.
Eliza Schlesinger, who has done very similar routines. Let's see. Oh, the Party Goblin. Which one should I play here, Jules?
The Party Goblin is what reminds me of that voice.
Okay,
he does,
let's
I
see.
think.
Yeah. Well, everybody is doing
Or
stuff
the
like
Crouch.
that.
There are
The
two
Crouch,
kinds of
exactly.
hungover. There are two kinds. There's the kind of hungover where you wake up the next. There's the kind of hungover where you wake up the next morning and you're like, what? I touched his penis over his jeans? It's okay, I'm sassy. And then
See what she does.
there's the kind of hungover where whatever happened the night before wasn't even your fault. Because you weren't mentally present for any of it.
Let's get to these voices, please.
For 'twas not you that was in charge.
Yeah. So Jeremiah stole her bit, her cadence anyway, and her body language and everything about what she's doing there. Ugh. And again, Jeremiah has no pacing ability. He rushes everything, but just absurd.
They all crouch down.
Look at that. He stole that word for word. Not word for word, but, you know, he stole that shit. I hate
Just
Jeremiah
so you
so
know,
bad.
your party goblin sleeps in the back of your brain. For the
You're going to steal a bit and a style from a woman? Fuck you, Jeremiah. I really don't care if he falls off of a cliff and is never seen again.
those of you that are unfamiliar with my work, she sleeps in the back of
I
your
would
brain,
prefer that
and
to
she
happen.
waits on a pile of rags and regrets an old Tiger Beat magazine. She waits.
These are not quite it, Jules.
That's it. That was fun. Oh, Jules is not doing good with the timestamps. Mike's got to scratch his eyebrow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They
Somebody
can get
sent another
similar.
one
Let's
that
see this,
they-
because believe me, both
And also, he needs to take his hat off. We can't see your eyes. This is just too dark. Too much darkness.
of these people do this. I want to pin this on him. I want to bust him here today.
That was
Let's
good.
see this one.
That was good.
What's my middle name?
There we go.
And then I would just go, and I would climb to the top of the nearest building and just start swatting at helicopters.
Look how much cuter Eliza was back then, I think, when she looked more like a normal girl. I don't know. She was adorable. Now she reminds me of Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, close, but
that killed the beast.
You had it with the first clip, Mike. Let it slide. Give Jules a break. She does everything. She runs the whole show, and you'd be lost without her.